There is a room in your mind where you go to torture yourself. It has no windows and 1,000 mirrors in this room. You become the detective, the prosecutor, and the judge of your own life. You replay the conversation from yesterday, analyzing every word, every pause. Should I have said that? What did they really mean? You fast forward to tomorrow, rehearsing 100 different versions of a future that hasn't happened, preparing for disasters that will likely never come. This room is the prison of overthinking, and we have convinced ourselves that the time we spend in this room is productive. We call it being prepared. We call it problem solving. But let's be honest about what it really is. It is an addiction to a feeling of control that we do not have. It is the act of spinning your wheels in the mud, exhausting yourself and calling it progress. Overthinking does not lead to insight. It leads to paralysis. It does not prevent bad outcomes. It prevents you from living in the only moment you actually have, right now. It is a thief that steals your peace, your energy, and your joy, and it pays you back in anxiety. So what is the escape? It is a phrase so simple it sounds almost insulting, a phrase we dismiss as a platitude. Let it go. We hear this, and we think it means give up. We think it means don't care. We think it is an act of weakness, of apathy. But that is a profound misunderstanding. Letting go is not an act of weakness. It is one of the most courageous and powerful acts of wisdom you will ever perform. Letting go is not giving up on the outcome. It is giving up your need to control the outcome. It is the conscious decision to stop fighting a war with a ghost. It is the ultimate act of trust. Trust in what? Trust in the fact that you have done what you can do. Trust that you have planted the seeds, and now you must allow for a season of growth that is out of your hands. And most importantly, it is an act of trust in your future self. It is the deep, quiet faith that when the moment actually arrives, you will have the strength, the wisdom, and the resilience to handle it. You do not need to solve tomorrow's problems with today's peace. So how do you practice this? First, you must become the observer of your own mind. When you feel yourself starting to spin, do not fight the thought. Do not wrestle with it. Simply notice it, acknowledge it like a cloud passing in the sky. There is that thought again. Hello, overthinking. By simply naming it, you separate yourself from it. You are no longer the thought. You are the one watching the thought. This creates a space. Second, you must anchor yourself in the present. Your mind is in the past or the future. Your body is always in the now. Bring your attention to your breath. Feel the air coming in and going out. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel the weight of your body in the chair. Listen to the sounds in the room. This is not a mystical act. It is a practical technique to pull your consciousness out of the prison of thought and back into the freedom of reality. Letting go is a practice. It is a muscle you must build. You will have to do it 100 times a day. You will let go of a worry, and 5 minutes later, it will come knocking again. And you will gently, patiently, without judgment, let it go again. The goal is not to have an empty mind. The goal is to not let your mind have you. The peace you are searching for is not on the other side of the perfect solution. It is on the other side of your obsession with finding one. Let it go and watch your life begin.